For years, the rules of the luxury compact SUV game were simple. If you want a premium badge on a small car, you'd better be ready to make some serious compromises. You got the badge, sure, but not always the luxury that was supposed to come with it. You got the status, but often found yourself in a cabin filled with hard plastics, listening to an unrefined engine, and paying extra for features that should have been standard. The assumption was that real luxury needs size, that to get the true premium experience, you had to buy a bigger, more expensive car. Well, Lexus just took a look at that rulebook and tore it up. This is the all-new Lexus LBX, first introduced for the 2024 model year, and it's not just their smallest SUV ever. It's a direct shot at the German giants, packed with a level of luxury and a standard hybrid powertrain they never saw coming. It's a vehicle that challenges the very definition of what an entry-level luxury car can be. But the big question, the one on everyone's mind, is this. Is it the real deal, or just a fancy Toyota in a tuxedo? Let's find out. Walking up to the LBX, the first thing you notice is that it doesn't look like any other Lexus. The brand's signature, and sometimes controversial, spindle grille has been completely reimagined. They call it the unified spindle, and instead of a massive, aggressive chrome frame, it's a sleeker, integrated form that blends the grille right into the bodywork. It's less shouty, more confident. The headlights are sharp, with the familiar Lexus L-shaped signature, but they're connected by a subtle trim piece that gives the front end a wider, more planted feel. At just under 4.2 meters long, this is a genuinely compact vehicle, built for tight city streets and crowded parking lots. But Lexus has used some clever design tricks to give it a presence that punches well above its weight. The A-pillars are pulled back, making the cabin look more compact and the body more muscular. The short overhangs and flared wheel arches give it a stable, four-square stance that you don't typically see in this class. It's a design that feels premium and substantial without needing sheer size to command attention. Two-tone paint options with a contrasting black roof further enhance its stylish, urban character. While it shares its JB platform with the Toyota Yaris Cross, the sheet metal, the stance, and the overall attitude are entirely unique to Lexus. Now, for the moment of truth. Is this where the luxury promise falls apart? You open the door, and the answer is an immediate and resounding no. The interior is where the LBX truly makes its case, and where it completely embarrasses many of its so-called premium rivals. Lexus didn't just sprinkle a few nice materials here and there, they engineered a genuinely premium cabin. The dashboard is topped with a soft, almost sponge-like material that yields to the touch, a quality you'd expect in a sedan costing twice as much. Depending on the trim, your hands fall on surfaces wrapped in high-quality synthetic leather or plush Alcantara. Lexus even offers a Bespoke Build program in some markets, allowing for a level of personalization, with different colors for seatbelts and embroidery patterns, that is unheard of in this segment. The design philosophy is called Tazuna, which is Japanese for the reins of a horse. The idea is to create a direct, intuitive connection between the driver and the car. The 9.8-inch central touchscreen is crisp, responsive, and angled slightly towards the driver. Crucially, Lexus has kept physical dials for climate control. In an era where even basic functions are being buried in touchscreen submenus, this is a deliberate and welcome choice that prioritizes real-world usability. The available 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster is clean and customizable, changing its look based on your selected drive mode. But it's the small details that sell the experience. The satisfying, solid thunk the door makes when it closes. The optional 64-color ambient lighting system that can create different moods. The available Mark Levinson 13-speaker sound system, which was specifically tuned for the LBX's unique interior architecture. This isn't just about listing features, it's about creating an atmosphere. It feels cohesive, expensive, and incredibly well built. This is, without a doubt, one of the most luxurious interiors you can find in a small SUV today. If you're enjoying this deep dive into what makes the Lexus LBX so special, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We go this in-depth on all the latest models, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Under the hood, the LBX features a new generation self-charging hybrid system. It combines a 1.5-liter three-cylinder engine with a powerful electric motor and a new bipolar nickel-metal hydride battery. Total system output is around 134 horsepower, with a 0 to 62 mph time of 9.2 seconds for the front-wheel drive model. Now, on paper, those numbers aren't going to set the world on fire. But to judge the LBX on its 0 to 60 time is to completely miss the point. This powertrain isn't about raw, aggressive speed. It's about refinement, smoothness, and efficiency. In city driving, it's a revelation. Thanks to the hybrid system, the LBX pulls away from a stop silently and instantly using its electric motor. It feels zippy and responsive right where you need it to be, in that 0 to 30 mph urban sprint. When the gasoline engine does kick in, the transition is almost imperceptible. Lexus went to great lengths to manage noise and vibration, even adding a balancer shaft to the engine to reduce any booming sounds in the cabin. The result is a driving experience that is incredibly serene and relaxing. It's quiet, it's smooth, and it makes crawling through traffic feel far less like a chore. Official WLTP fuel economy figures are impressive, rated between 4.5 and 4.7 liters per 100 kilometers, with some real-world tests achieving even better results in city driving. This makes it one of the most efficient premium vehicles on the market. An E4 all-wheel drive system is also available, which adds a small electric motor to the rear axle to provide extra traction and stability when needed. As you'd expect from a modern Lexus, the LBX is packed with technology. Beyond the slick infotainment system with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, though wireless Android Auto can be market-dependent, every single version comes standard with the Lexus Safety System Plus. This is a comprehensive suite of active safety features, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and a pre-collision system. It even includes features like Safe Exit Assist, which uses the blind spot monitor to prevent you from opening your door into the path of an approaching car or cyclist, though this is on most, but not all, trims. Now, let's talk practicality because this is a small SUV and physics are physics. Up front, there's plenty of room and the driving position is excellent, with lots of adjustment. The rear seats, however, are tight. While 4 average-sized adults can fit for shorter journeys, anyone over 6 feet tall will find legroom to be limited, especially if there's a tall driver up front. This is a car designed primarily for singles, couples, or young families, not for regularly carrying a car full of adults. Boot space is respectable for the class in the front-wheel drive model at 402 liters, which is on par with the Audi Q2. It's enough for a weekly shop or a couple of suitcases for a weekend getaway. However, be aware that opting for the all-wheel drive model reduces that space to 317 liters due to the rear motor. It's a compromise, but one that's common in this segment. So, what does all this innovation cost? In markets like the UK and Europe, the Lexus LBX starts at a price point that puts it in direct competition with the Audi Q2, but slightly below larger rivals like the BMW X1 or Mercedes GLA. When you start climbing the trim levels, especially with those bespoke build options, the price can certainly increase. But here's the crucial part of the value equation. The LBX offers a full hybrid powertrain and a huge suite of safety features as standard, things that are often costly options on its German rivals. When you factor in Lexus's legendary reputation for reliability and the sheer quality of the interior, the LBX presents a uniquely compelling argument. It's not just about the sticker price, it's about the total package you receive. So, let's go back to our original question. Is the Lexus LBX just a Toyota in a tuxedo? Absolutely not. It is a genuine, fully fledged luxury vehicle that just happens to come in a compact, city-friendly package. Lexus has done more than just rebadge a car. They've re-engineered it, refined it, and infused it with the brand's core values of craftsmanship, comfort, and quiet confidence. It has its compromises, namely the tight rear seats and the fact that it prioritizes smoothness over outright performance. But what it does brilliantly. It delivers an interior that feels a class above, a hybrid system that is a masterclass in refinement and efficiency, and a design that is both stylish and distinctive. It proves that luxury is not about size, but about attention to detail. The LBX hasn't just entered the luxury compact segment, it has fundamentally challenged its rules and, in doing so, has created a new benchmark. It's a small car with huge ambitions, and it has absolutely shocked the establishment.